Hello everyone. We move to the last and very important part of circulatory system, that is heart. Yes, we all know heart. It is a muscular pumping organ present in our body. Very important part. It is present in the chest region. We generally say it is present in the chest, but in biology this chest region is said to be thoracic cavity. So as a biologist you should always remember heart is present in thoracic cavity. Now, very important part about heart. We have always heard people saying that heart is present in the left. Is it so? No, heart is not present in the left. It is only that the lower part of the heart is tilted towards the left. Okay, whenever you draw heart, we draw it in simple ways, we draw it like this. But in actual, if you see, the upper part is like this, where the lower part is tilted towards the left. And since the lower part of the heart is tilted towards the left, it is said to be the heart is towards the left. But exactly, the heart is in the center between the lungs, only the lower part is tilted towards the left. Now let's talk about the structure of the heart. It is present in the thoracic cavity. In general language, we call it as chest cavity. Size. What is the size of the heart? When you close all your fingers with your thumb, whatever size is there, okay, that is the size of your heart. So one's own fist. So whatever, everyone's size will differ, because whenever you close your five fingers with the thumb in it, the size will differ. So whatever is the size of your fist, that will be the size of your heart. So it is generally said that the size of the heart is one's own fist. What is fist? Is basically four fingers when folded along with the thumb is said to be the fist. Okay, when you talk about structure of the heart, very important part. It is said that heart is made up of four chambers. Chambers means actually parts. Okay, so there are four parts of the heart. The two upper chambers are said to be atrium, whereas the two lower chambers are said to be ventricles. Okay, so very important part about heart, located in the central chest region, that is thoracic cavity. Size is one's own fist, and structure you can say is made up of four parts, that is atrium and ventricles. Okay, now let's see the structure of the heart, exactly how the heart looks. This is how the heart looks. We generally see the image of the heart as it is, but actually if you see, the heart is somewhat like this. This is the rough diagram. When you compare it in your textbook diagrams, that is little difficult, but if you draw this diagram also, you will get full marks. Okay, so let's talk about the structure of the heart. See, you can see four chambers. I'll just rename them as 1, 2, 3 and 4. So the red ones are the upper chambers of the heart, whereas the yellow ones are the lower chambers of the heart. So heart is made up of four chambers. Generally, how to draw heart? See, you generally draw a heart-shaped structure. So draw that heart-shaped structure and tilt the lower part. So you will get this basic structure that is said to be the four chambers of the heart. You can broad it a bit. Here also you can make it a little broad, and the lower chambers tilted towards the left. Now you will say that why I have tilted it to the right. Now while drawing the diagram, it is always that our right is the patient's left. Okay, whenever you will treat a patient, when you become a doctor in future and you will treat a patient, the patient will be opposite to you. And hence, while drawing the diagrams, we label the right side of our body as left, whereas the left side of our body as right. So I've labeled this as, though this is the left side of my body, but I imagine this to be a patient's heart, hence I say it is at right atrium. As I said, the upper chambers are right atrium, whereas the lower chambers are ventricles. So you have right atrium, right ventricle, that is upper chamber, lower chamber, left atrium. See, here it is, left atrium and left ventricle. Okay, so remember, first thing you have to remember, four chambers and label them. Right atrium, right ventricle and left ventricle. After that, you have two pipes connected to the right atrium. It is superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. Okay, superior means always above, hence the above pipe is said to be superior. Inferior is always below, hence the below pipe is said to be inferior. Now when you draw, you can draw a T-shaped structure like this, and remember the T-shaped structure should start from the right ventricle. Okay, the T-shaped structure should start from the right ventricle, and this T-shaped structure is said to be pulmonary artery. Please remember this. The T-shaped structure is said to be pulmonary artery. When the word pulmonary comes, it is connected to lungs. Hence, what is this doing? This is taking the blood to your lungs, where the actual process of gaseous exchange will take place, and from the lungs, the blood comes back to your heart through pulmonary veins. So this is somewhere behind. You just show the opening connected to left atrium, and that is pulmonary vein. So pulmonary vein is again the blood being carried from the lungs to the heart. Pulmonary artery is carrying the blood from the heart to the lungs, whereas pulmonary vein is carrying the blood from the lungs to the heart. After that, you can draw an S-shaped structure like this. Okay, you can draw an S-shaped structure, and this S-shaped structure you have to start from left ventricle. This is said to be aorta, which will pump the blood to all parts of the body. Okay, so time being, just remember the names. What are the function of all this part of the heart, we will discuss in our upcoming sessions. Today's session we discuss only about the structure of the heart and how to draw heart. Okay, so the first of all you will draw the 4 chambers of the heart. Secondly, you will draw the 2 pipes, superior and inferior vena cava. Thirdly, you will draw a T-shaped structure, label it as pulmonary artery. Then you will show the blood coming back to the heart by pulmonary vein. Then you draw an S-shaped structure, rough S-shaped structure, which is said to be aorta, and this aorta carries the blood to all parts of your body. Okay, finally you have this blue, light blue color structures. These are said to be valves. Why we have valves? We studied that in veins we have valves to prevent the backflow of the blood. Right? The blood cannot go back to the place from where it has come. So, when the blood will come to the ventricles, there are chances that the blood can flow back into the atrium. Hence, to prevent the backflow of the blood, you have 2 valves on the right side as well as on the left side. The valve on the right side, okay, the valve on the right side is said to be tricuspid valve. Okay, the valve on the right side is said to be tricuspid valve, whereas the valve on the left side is said to be bicuspid valve. Just remember the names. By bicuspid, because you have only 2 flaps here. Here you have 3 flaps. Okay, and hence it is said to be tricuspid. What is the function of this valve? Preventing the backflow of the blood. Okay, so these are the important parts of the heart you have to remember. If you have any doubt, please mention it in the comment section. I will try to solve it to the best of my knowledge. Also, please do like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.